Everybody, James Wilson here, ICS Collision Center, and here to talk to you about the 1984 Lotus Turbo Esprit that we're working on. We actually were able to acquire this from the second owner. The vehicle came out of Texas where it was originally sold, and we'll just kind of walk you through what we're going to be doing in this vehicle. It has right around 63,000 miles on it, and that being said, we're looking at doing motor rebuild, refreshing the exhaust, of course all the motor compartment details. But starting up front here, we've already gone and powder coated the BBS wheels on here, the factory BBS ones, new tires on it, and we're going to be working on the interior as well as the exterior. So if you look closely, this is the original lacquer finish on here. Not sure if this has been worked on before or not, but you can see the imperfections. Looks like moisture contamination likely coming through in this paint. So we're going to be stripping this back down and building it back up with the urethane product. You cannot spray directly over the old lacquer products from the 80s. And then moving to the interior here, as you can see, it's the interiors, it's all there, relatively decent condition. We are starting to see some weathering and deterioration in the leather. We're going to try to save as much of the original components as we can, simply because our upholstery shop cannot obtain this color of leather anymore, which leads us to why the seats have been recovered in a new black leather product. It's unique upholstery here in Wichita, Kansas. They're the ones that do absolute best on interiors. They did a great job of matching not only the texture, but the stitching, the padding. These guys do great work. So we're not sure what direction we're going with the interior, if we're going to two-tone it. Like I said, likely if we can save some of these components, these panels, that's what we want to do. Just kind of the originality and nostalgia for me. But if not, we'll be just converting it all to a black interior. And then coming back to the back here, as you can see, the motor has been removed. It's down in our mechanic shop right now. We're actually waiting on the rest of the components to show up from England. And in fact, we actually just sent the water pump and the distributor back over to England to have them rebuilt, mainly because of the serviceability of those components now. You just don't go out and purchase the water pumps or the distributors. So it's they just request we send that stuff to them, they'll rebuild them, clean them up, send them back to us, so we just got to pop it all together when we get done. And in doing so, we're going to clean up the motor compartment. Obviously, when we go to paint this, we'll have the panels off. You can see the fading right here. You can see how it's turned kind of a lipstick pink on the outside as opposed to the deep, rich red that's on the underside here. So stay tuned. If you like what you see here, subscribe to our channel, and we'll show you all sorts of neat projects that we're working on.